mentor in a lot of different ways. So thank you, Jay. And it reminds me when I was driving in this morning, I was listening to something, and it said that when Thomas Edison was giving an interview once, somebody asked him that he had failed 25,000 different times on how to create a battery. And somebody asked him, so how does it feel to fail 20,000 or 25,000 different times? And he said that, fail? I don't know anything about failing. Now I know 25,000 different times how not to make a battery. What do you know? So when we guys over here on this side, everybody who comes here to DC every now and then to speak to the lawmakers, and we are continuing to wait for 10 years, 15 years, maybe 30 more. Maybe we may not be on this planet by the time we get our applications approved. It's tough. And I share that sentiment, and I know what that means. But it's a gradual process on the Hill, and that is what we have experienced for the last 5 years. But we will not stop, as Jay said. We will continue to create awareness on this issue, because on a grander scale, it is not just about our own green cards. It is also about the advancement of mankind that we bring to the table, as our community does, of high-skilled immigrants to America. And that is the so very important force that is keeping this effort going. And we have other folks over here like Himanshu. He has his green card, but he continues to support the effort, Prateek, and others who continue to have this effort going. But of course, most importantly, the lawmakers who hear from all sides of this debate, but it's difficult to get things done here, and we understand that, and we only understand that when we come over here, and then we speak to them, and we speak to all the different views that are out there, all the competing views, and then after a while we realize, well, is it ever going to get done? But of course, as Jay said, we will not stop, because we know a few more ways that it hasn't worked. So we will continue to be better at it. We will continue to petition the government for fixing these issues. And on that note, let me just also mention that the 370 meetings, they have not been easy for the members who are not lobbyists as such. I know that how it feels to work in a different environment as a biochemist, and then come over here on the Hill and speak in a jargon that will be only understood by lawmakers and staff members who are also receptive of the ideas, but then the way things has to be explained is slightly different than what we are usually accustomed to. And when that connection is difficult to make, although we have compelling stories to tell, although we have legitimate issues to share, and the fixes that we are looking forward to are so important to us as well as the US economy and for the job creation. At the end of the day, these 370 meetings are so important going forward, because it is one brick at a time, that in the end, when it will get done, eventually it will not be for some master stroke or a silver bullet that somebody had figured out in the end, but it will be because of these incremental steps that we all have taken. And we took that initiative step by step. All the staffers who are here, we really appreciate you coming and also listening to us in our views and our stories, and the quality of life issues that we all go through. And of course, we will look forward to your leadership and your office's leadership in fixing these issues. We do have a Naseem from American Jewish community here. Let me just invite him and request him to speak a few words. The American Jewish community have been very helpful on the Hill on addressing these high-skill issues, and they have been a friend of this community. So let me just request Naseem to come here and say a few words.
Good evening, friends. It's very glad to be here with a dear old friend, Aman Kapoor, whom we first met at the Indian Embassy, and with my friend Dino Tapara. You can't find a better advocate for your work on Capitol Hill than Dino Tapara. So I work for the American, I'm an Indian Jew, and I come from a country that is perhaps the only country in the world with absolutely no history of anti-Semitism. And I work for the American Jewish Committee, AJC, which is one of the nation's largest Jewish organizations. My colleague Michelle Root, our resident department, is here. We work on different issues, building Jewish-American partnerships with different ethnic communities in the United States, with foreign governments across the world, and sort of build better relations between the United States, Israel, and those countries. On the domestic issues, immigration is at the top of our agenda, because we are strong supporters of comprehensive immigration reforms, especially of the H-1B visa issue, because we feel that the United States has been a haven for immigrants over its lifetime. It should continue to be a haven for immigrants, because we know from our personal experience, when Jews in Europe were not allowed to come to this country, 6 million perished in Europe. Now, in the H-1B high-skilled immigration issue, we know very well that how much our community has enriched the United States economically, culturally, socially. And we want, at AJC, we want to see this group become part of the American society, because only when you become a green card holder and then later a citizen can you fully contribute your full potential to this country. And by being in a limbo, you lose, but the United States loses more than what we lose. So I think that we look forward to working with Immigration Boys, Aman, Nino, and our friends here. We also have a Feldman grant from the Jewish Foundation that we can train civic leaders in advocacy. And I suggested to Aman that at our own cost, we will be happy to train activists from Immigration Voice on advocacy, training here on Capitol Hill or in Washington DC or around the country. You can be part of our training programs. I very much look forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank a few people who have helped us make this event successful. And first and foremost, it would be Anu, who helped coordinate this event. There were several other people who helped her. That would be the grant, We also have people like Gopal, Niyaz. I think Gopal would have a better list. I know people by faces.
Yeah, actually everybody. Thanks Himanshu for doing so. I really appreciate your time, and I really thank Aman and Jay and Pappu Elias. You know Pappu very fondly for your leadership and taking the time to let us contribute. In fact, let us contribute to this issue. And I thank everybody because it has been hard and it's been a learning process. Like last year, I remember the Nilofer, Anu were doing the scheduling, and Vihant were doing the scheduling. It took us them all night. This time it was not all night. It was just 4 a.m. I think. And then again, so give a hand to yourself because I can't give individual names. Good luck to all of us, and special thanks again to Aman and Jay and Pappu. These guys deserve a big hand again, guys. Thank you.